Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome back to Egypt. And it's Mike, and today is the 4th of April. All right, shalom is wonderful. I'm glad you can see it, make it in. The title is Gloom and Gloom. When it comes to Gloom and Gloom, and lately, brothers, we have to watch out for a lot of us Gloom and Gloom. I've been seeing reports of brothers and sisters and people who can feel about Africa, the Africans, and the African Americans. And some of the stuff that you can hear, brothers and sisters, it can get up under your skin if you allow it to. If you allow it, it can get up under your skin. But at the same time, you got to stand that ground. Of course, we know exactly what you're intending to do. You're going to get these uh, bad reports and things of that nature just to throw you off. You never seen a system the way it's moving now. You never seen a system really trying to capitalize on the African Americans and the Africans. They're trying their very best to keep us separated. That's what they're doing. So long as it's you had never seen it. I mean, well, it did it once before, but now there's just like a drive. This is a drive. It's driving stronger. It is good when it comes to us and our family on this country. Yeah, it's not going to be peaceful things, brother. It's not. We're going to have civilization in this place is the birth of a nation. We're going to have nothing has ever been easy for us. Nothing. And we can see this. I found, oh, you know what? Hold on.
That's just. I'm sorry about that. What about now? I think it should be good now. What about now? All right, there you are. Thanks a lot, Sister Cynthia, Sister and Sister Linda. Yes, and so they're throwing things out, and you're going to have brothers and sisters who's going to give their side of what they experience. It's going to happen. And you're talking about principalities. Principalities are moving people to speak on these things. You're going to hear reports about different presidents, African presidents, maybe doing some shady things. At the same time, we got to remember, the Most High said this, that he's going to take those out of power and put his people in power. Well, if there's an Israelite that's in power and he's been mistreating the people and things, the Most High says he's going to take them out. He's going to take their power away from them. That's scriptural. And so my encouragement is this. People are going to do what they're going to do. And then I see the pro and I see the cons to the experiences of brothers and sisters in there in Africa. And don't get me wrong. When you're dealing with the people who has been what's the word? Financially strapped by design, yes, you're going to have those shortcomings. You're going to have that greed. You're going to have that corruption. All Satan did was fed into their selfish flesh. That's all. That's all he did. Now it's showing itself. That flesh is showing itself. And now, brothers and sisters, like I told you, I've been saying this. Put your flesh to the test in order to determine how strong your spirit is. And now you're seeing the strength of individuals' flesh, especially when it comes to money, especially when it comes to power. And unfortunately, we are just as we are affected just as much as the brothers and sisters in Africa. So I mean, can't be calling the kettle black and we just as black, but it is what it is. This is all by design in order to keep us from having that one line of thought. They have a fear, brothers and sisters. The doom and gloom, it's not on us. It's on them. They're the one who's fighting for this. They are the ones who's fighting for this. Now, this nonsense they got set up for April 5th. Brothers and sisters, please. Ain't nobody trying to play. No, we're not even trying to entertain that one. Now, if they want to get down and do that, let them do that on their own accords. That's my encouragement. We are a set apart people, and we need to start moving, thinking, and living that. And it's the fact that you're saying we prejudice, but this is what the Most High been telling his people for what? Thousands of years. And so now we get down to 2025, and truthfully, brothers and sisters, let me just, and truthfully, now we got to go past 70 CE. Let's go back to, oh, let's see, before Saul became king. Israel was looking for a king because they're looking at the nations. They want to be like the nation. They want a king. They want a king. They want a king. And the Most High allowed them to get a king because he was saying, truthfully, they was disrespecting him, not even trying to entertain that he was their king. Now you take that in for a moment. Imagine the hurt that Israel was throwing in front of the Most High's face, saying they want a king. And they had the creator. He was saying, don't be like the nations. They don't like you. They do not like you. There is an and that there is an intense hatred between you and the nations. But yet and still, we get down from that time. This is before Saul became a king. We go through time, Jeroboam, all of them. You get down to 70 CE, the destruction of Jerusalem. When the Most High tells us to keep ourselves set apart, he means keep ourselves set apart. But due to disobedience, hey, we got thrown into captivity. And this is the last one. This is the longest captivity ever in biblical history. This is us. Now, when we start talking about we're a set apart people and we start living it, what do the world say? Oh, you're a bigot. You're prejudiced. You teaching hate. We're not, brothers and sisters. You can separate yourself. You can separate yourself from the world. You don't necessarily have to hate the world. Right, bro. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm back. But this is the thing, brothers and sisters. That doom and gloom is not upon us. And we should not be even trying to entertain it. The world, they're good at what they do. The world is going to teach or tell you, oh, the Africans, they don't like African Americans. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Because you have a lot of damage and hurt when it comes to the brothers and sisters there. And for you brothers and sisters that do have made plans and have a desire, go to Africa. Now, mind you, now we can't take that arrogance. No, we cannot take that arrogance. No, and at the same time, brothers and sisters, you're not there to save. We're not there to save nobody. We're there to work with everybody. That's what our mindset should be. And sometimes you got to help from a distance. You can't let everybody know what you got going on. Especially keep your hands in your own pocket. Shalom, Sister Tracy. I'm glad you was able to make it in today, sis. That's the thing. Keep your hands in your pocket. One, people don't have to know how much money you got. Now, if you go in there with an air about yourself, you want the world to know you doing this and you doing that. All right, you just might get caught up. But brothers, this is like an this is a mad dash. This is like the last dash to conquer us mentally. And while the world is concentrating on these Yahudims in the West, hey, you know why. You know exactly why all of these things are coming down upon us individually and as a whole. The devil knows exactly what type of spirit we are giving off, that he knows for a fact if this spirit continues to move, if this spirit continues to strengthen up, he knows there's going to be nothing that he can possibly do. Nothing. The scripture said our battle is against not flesh and blood, but against principalities and wicked spirits. And we are seeing that. We're living that right down to this very day. This is how we living. This is what we see. This is the struggle. This is the struggle. If any other nation went through what we went through, brothers and sisters, ain't no way they would have survived. No, there's no way we should have survived. But by the grace of the Most High, he said, I will not totally abandon my people Israel, but we had to be disciplined. We had to be disciplined. Now, with that discipline and this awakening, we still swinging, brothers. We still swinging. You got sisters out here saying, no, this, no, that, we this here. These are kings and things. The world don't like that when these sisters speak like that. That's one thing the world do not like. They always wanted to keep us at odds. And still, there's some oddness going on. It is. Not as much as it used to be. Not as much as it used to be. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Kathy. Not as nowhere close to what we used to be. I mean, when they separated us, I mean, they went in, I mean, like a beast. Now you seen the birth of a beastly nation. You seen the birth of what's the word? Of a stronger division that the world is trying to put against us, because it seemed from what the media channels are saying, there's a lot of African Americans going back to the motherland. This is the reason why I speak about the African Americans. It seems that we're the forerunners in all of this. And truthfully, I think we are the forerunners of this because we are in the belly of the beast. This is where we at. This is where we stand. This is what we are used to seeing. This is what we are used to living around this beast. And so now we're understanding the birth of their nation. We send the birth of our nation, but we send a struggle at the same time too. This birthing is not going to be no easy one. It's not. It is not going to be easy. Everything about this birth of our nation, we send the contention within our own community. These are the things that was prophesied now. These are the things that was foretold by Yahushua. You go to me hated because of my name. We are. We have been and still is. All of these things that was prophesied that's going to take place in the last days, brothers and sisters, we are that generation that's living to see these things. Doom and gloom do not apply to us. It does not apply to us. That doom and gloom applies to the world, and the world knows this. That's one thing they do know. But they'll put that makeup on and as if it doesn't affect them. But they move it in a way as if they have a false sense, as if they do have a false sense of security. They have it. And it is an absolutely strong one because, hey, the Most High said he going to let them believe the lie. And they're going to move in that way. And they are moving that way. Brothers and sisters, I ain't never seen a nation walk right into a destruction. Never. Oh, hold on. Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. What is this? Uh, uh. And that's the thing, brothers. This StreamYard be changing things so much. I mean, I did some new popped up, but it is what it is. But that's the thing. And I agree with what Sister Tracy is saying. We talk about being self-sufficient. That which is true. But at the same time, the self-sufficiency always should have the Most High intertwined in it. Because truthfully, we're only living by means of His grace. So self-sufficiency is dependent upon the Most High. We still need Him. When it's all over said and done, it's going to be about the Most High. Our life is dependent upon Him. Our strength, spirit depends upon the Most High. And yes, I kid you not, brothers and sisters. We can hear the doom and gloom, and it can affect us. It can. If you start hearing all this stuff here, there's a whole lot of talk about Tanzania. But you got brothers and sisters out there who say, no, I've been here for 7 years. I just mind my business, stay to myself, and I move in that direction. And usually, brothers and sisters, if you plan on doing anything in Tanzania, move in that direction. You ain't got to be stand out. You don't have to just stand out in front of everybody. And like I see some brothers and sisters, hey, this is my house. And just how we living and things of that nature. That don't too much vibe with me. It does not. But when you tell them the raw truth, because some individuals, brothers and sisters, are not there in the United States. So what is your encouragement built upon? Is it built upon what you accomplished that you're trying to tell the brothers and sisters? Or are you telling them, hey, Rely upon the Most High, do things like this, do things like that, and live within your means and things of that nature. So those are the things we really have to be looking at, brothers and sisters. We go get bombarded. We're going to be bombarded with a whole lot of unnecessary nonsense. And this is within the time of the end. All of this stuff, like I said, brother, this doom and gloom do not apply to us. It does not. It may feel like it now. That's a different story. Now, it may feel like it do apply to us because, like I said, whether it's going to be physical, mental, or spiritual, it can be trialsome, put it that way. It can be trialsome. Because now you be like, when does the pain start? I mean stops. When does the healing begin? And these are the things we have to contend with. In order for us to appreciate where we're going, we got to go through the struggle. We got to go through the fire. We're that 400-year generation of people that we didn't end anything, but living during the time of an end, time of a curse, of that 400 year of captivity. Because if you want to talk about if you want to talk about the Most High judging a nation, good night. This weather stuff they say they ain't never seen. I'm here in Arkansas. It thundered, lightning for like 2 or 3 days. Rain came down. I mean, when it came down, I mean, thundering hitting the land. I mean, it just like it's bass. Like somebody got a big speaker box aimed straight at the earth and it's have the earth shaking. This nation is being judged. This nation is being judged. And then afterwards, like the Most High said, his people will come out with goods. Brothers and sisters, we're looking at that. You don't necessarily just have to look at Matthew chapter 24. You can go right back to Matthew chapter 15. Not Matthew, Genesis chapter 15. And you see what the Most High said to Abraham. The people go into captivity. They're going to mistreat them harshly. And after that 400 years, I'm going to judge that nation. We just had the eclipse. We had the Tav over this nation. Set or marked for destruction. Oh, what was that? That was last year, right? That was last year. Was that last year for that eclipse? Yeah, that was last year. 2024. Yeah. What? The nations out there, they was all geeked up on seeing it. You know? We, on the other hand, like, okay, y'all want to go out there and party and get drunk over this here. That's not a good sign for you. When the Most High, I tell you, if you go back and you start looking at these scriptures, brothers and sisters, you will see that doom and gloom do not apply to you. It does not apply to you. The things that they're saying and doing on these some of these channels, some things you could take with a grain of salt. Some things you could take as a warning. Some things you could take as an encouragement. But some of that stuff, brothers and sisters, are built to wreck your spirit. The Africans don't like them, and it's African Americans come over and they take all their money and they go back home broke and disgusted. Brothers, do all of your research. Make connection with brothers and sisters there. This is the birth of a nation. The devil is always going to have his hands in the details. He's going to cause trouble. These are the things he's going to do. He's going to cause trouble here and there. He only concentrating on two people. He's concentrating on two people, but we're not two. We really one. These Yahudims and Ephraim. That's who he's concentrating on. He do not want those two sticks, brothers and sisters. What makes you think that the Most High? I mean, not the Most High. The Satan does not know about the binding of those two sticks. He knows once those two sticks comes together, somebody go take that stick and start slapping them around with that stick. And it's just that simple. But at the same time, Yahusha did say, hey, he is Yahuwah said he's going to, well, Yahusha said it to Matthew at the end of the chapter 24 of Matthew. He said he's going to give out the call to his angels to gather his people from the four corners of the earth. First, there's a fleeing. Second, there's a gathering. This is it, the gathering. He said, after that 400 years, I'm going to judge that nation, and my people will be leaving with goods. I don't know how good you all sight is, but I tell you, this is what we need to maintain before us each and every day. We need that mental sight of deliverance. We got to maintain that. We have to play that in our heads on a daily basis, because if we don't, we will literally lose faith if we do not exercise our faith in the Most High. And especially when you're seeing things move the way it's moving, and they're moving. These things, I mean, they are moving. A lot of things I do not understand. I kid you not. Reparations, is it gonna be? I don't know, brother. It seems like that type of talk is always, it goes up, comes right back down. It goes up and it comes right back down. Now, how the Most High is going to maneuver that, how he maneuver it, it doesn't really truthfully matter. But getting it done, he already prophesied what his people are going to do, or how they're going to be leaving. He said that. That's it. You're right, Sister Tracy. All praise and glory to the Most High. This system has taken a lot out of us. And don't get me wrong, it did. And this is the reason why the Most High said in Revelation chapter 12, he's going to remove us from the face of the devil. That's that wilderness. Truthfully, that's that time we will have rest. Brothers and sisters, it's only by the grace of the Most High that when we lay down and sleep, he's watching over us, because if the Most High truthfully removed his ruach from us, brothers and sisters, I'm sorry, ain't no way we would have survived. Ain't no way we would have survived. Shalom, Sister Hazel. There's no way. It is absolutely impossible for us to survive this without the Most High. Absolutely impossible. Well, here we stand. We stand tall. We stand tall. We fight to encourage brothers and sisters. We see the unnecessary nonsense that's happening within our community. But when you see these things that's happening within the community, take it back to Matthew chapter 24 or Luke chapter 21 and 22. You will see the action of some of our brothers and sisters, and it's just a part of the last days. That's the evidence, brothers and sisters, that we should be holding on to, because this is just evidence of the last days. Now you're seeing some saying they claiming to be this or that. Hey, look at the scriptures. All right, the scripture said you was going to do that. You are fulfilling prophecy. I tell you, it is It's a beautiful thing to see these things come to pass. It is. And at the same time, it can be stressful. It can be stressful because we all individually um, have our own situation to contend with. We do. And we praying to the Most High for help, deliverance. These are the things we asking for because we know that our struggle is a spiritual one. That's one thing we do know. We know that we are a set apart people. We know for a fact that's one thing we should be doing on a daily basis, making sure that we are separated from this this beast system. That's like a must. But the world, before this awakening, we were trying our best to be like the world. And brothers and sisters, can you not see how the Most High came in and changed all of that? We was Christian, we was Islam. Some was atheists. But the Most High came in and said, I'm going to wake my people up. Did he not wake us up? When he showed up, brothers and sisters stood up. They understood who they were. Never before in history, brothers and sisters, have we on a we may say, what's the word? We're a remnant. Well, at the beginning of it, yeah, because it was a lonely road. Oh, that road got kind of crowded quick. It got kind of crowded quick because brothers and sisters was waking up. No, the scripture says this. The brothers and sisters start to understand. Hey, you cannot understand the Bible as much as I can. Because now you know that those scriptures was written for you by your descendants under the directions of the Most High for his people in this particular time. Can you imagine if you go back to Genesis when Moses or Moshe was penning this in the book for the history? Do you all brothers and sisters understand under the direction of the Most High that Moses wrote down these prophecies strictly for us? That is for us. Period. There was no other generation he was talking about. Hey, this is the last one. These are my people to the four corners of the earth. And it's these people here that's in the belly of the beast of this nation I'm going to judge. This is the nation to which I am going to destroy. Shalom, brother Yah Saint. I'm glad you are able to make it in. This is what the Messiah is saying. This is what everything, brothers and sisters, about our spirituality, about our path, about our survival is after this 400-year curse. Here we are, brother. This is us. The 400-year captivity, Luke chapter 21, 22, Matthew chapter 24, all of this, and then the book of Revelation. Brothers and sisters, please. And then you can go to Jeremiah. You take all of that and you take all of those scriptures that speaks about the end time. All the scriptures, Jeremiah, there's quite a few. Joel, Matthew 24. Take all of those scriptures, brothers and sisters. Take all of them and throw that blanket of Genesis 15 on top of all of them. All of those things are happening in this time of that 400-year captivity. We are in the mix of it. This is where we stand. You have the top. You have the X over the. Oh, please, brothers and sisters, please. The doom and gloom is on this system. The one who's entertaining in that doom and gloom is going to be Satan himself. He knows the call is about to go out for the Most High's people to be put back in their own land, away from his face. Now, brothers and sisters, we don't know how that feels, truthfully. We do not. We do not know how that feels. Hey, hold on just for a moment. Hold on just for a moment, brothers and sisters. Hold on. Shalom, Sister Pinky D. Glad you was able to make it in today, sis. Um, but this is who we are, brothers. And like I think I cannot overemphasize that the doom and gloom that we may think is up on us. No, it is not. The devil understands the moment that we are outside of his presence, his being, his system. No, brothers. He knows. It's gonna be as he don't have a power, and he won't. We're gonna be in the wilderness, still trying to shrug off some of some things from the systems to which we were accustomed to. This is the thing. I tell you, brothers. I can't say that well, I see strength, truthfully. I see strength in brothers and sisters. I do. I see a struggle at the same time. Brothers and sisters, when they wake up, they wake up. They go into those scriptures. Now, if you want to talk about I'm gonna just say this word. If you want to talk about a religious people, it's difficult for the nation to tell us anything other than what we read, what we understand. Because now we're being taught not by no Gentile or white man. We're being taught by the Most High. That's who we're being taught by. We're being awakened. And this is one time. These Yahudims are not playing. These Yahudims are not, they're not trying to entertain any type of unnecessary nonsense. The world wants us to go back to sleep. We refuse. We're standing. We're seeing all the unnecessary nonsense that they have been pushing out religiously. And for those that we may recognize as not woke, we don't too much worry about it. The Most High, he knows exactly what he's going to do. He's going to waken the people up. He's going to waken them up. But once they woke, and then we're in the wilderness, with that free will, brothers and sisters. Now, this is where doom and gloom will apply to us. This is where doom and gloom will apply. And that's going to be in that in the wilderness. Because we have, with that free will, we go either bow down to the laws and do according to the laws. Shalom, we got next. Either we're going to do that or we're not. And that's going to determine whether you live or you die. It's just that simple. Because the Most High said he's going to put his rules and regulations in our hearts. No one would have to teach us. But now I have heard individuals talk about Adam and Eve and how dumb their decision was. Brothers and sisters, we don't have to worry about Adam and Eve. We're about to be put in their same position that they was in. So to sit right here and talk about how they were, brother, please. We're about to be put in their same position to make a decision with that free will that the Most High has given us. When he was talking about how Israel was coming out of Egypt, and in our minds, we're like, man, are you crazy? You coming out of Egypt, you was getting beat and all that stuff, and now you want to go back? And so now in our minds, we're the readers. We're reading the history of our brothers and sisters. We're saying, I said, that is a crazy move. Brothers and sisters, that crazy move, we're gonna be on the same plateau. When they start going coming against Moses, or let's just say our future leaders, it was not them, or it's going to be our future leaders that we're going to be complaining against. It's going to be the Most High. The same thing is going to happen. Same thing for these brothers that's calling themselves, let's just say Hebrews. And for the brothers and sisters that's saying, hey, no, this is the promised land, the U.S. And you do not know how their mindset can get them dealt with by the Most High. And we're going to have it. We're going to have individuals. And truthfully, this nation still will have to be here in order for people to want to go back. So it would appear now, this is just me now, and I'm not saying this is just how I see it. It would appear that we're going to leave. We're going to leave. We're going to be gathered and put back in our own land. And it seems, in order for us to want to go back to Babylon, it still will have to be existing. But even Yahushua said, get out of her and do not come back into her. He was talking about Jerusalem. So now, each and every last one of us, we're going to be put in a position to make a faithful judgment to which how you want to live. Either you want to live the way you want to live, or you want to live the way the Most High asks you to live. Because we cannot live outside or separated from Him. The world, yes. Him, no. Your privilege of breathing will be taken away quickly. Your privilege of breathing will be taken away. You're not going to sit there. We're not going to keep on living and think we're going to disrespect the Most High and that breath of life that comes from Him. Nah. I don't know why I got to do all. Come on, man. That's what we have. You're right, sister. That's true. We may be going back sooner than we think. Wait a minute. Hold on, sister. Wait a minute. You said there's a nationwide protest Saturday. What's going on, sister? Because you be getting information, sister. I be looking for. Talk to me, sister Kathy. Talk to me. And see, this is the thing, brothers and sisters. Things are changing. Movements are things are moving. On a political side, oh, this war, this stuff here, they all get. China has surrounded. Is it Taiwan or Japan? I think they're the same. I don't know. Everybody's getting themselves geeked up, getting themselves in a position for a fight. For a fight. Hold on. What is this? Hold on, sister. Uh, wait a minute. Oh, that's tomorrow. You talk about oh yeah. They want all right. Yeah. That sounds like an uprising, Sister Kathy. Sound like somebody's going. They want people out there because it's going to get nasty. Ain't nobody gonna tell me anything different. You're talking about a nationwide protest. Oh, that's gonna be like a George Floyd situation. They want a George Floyd. They would like for it to be a George Floyd. That's what they like. I forgot the day. I mean, I just said the day is the 4th. I forgot, the 5th is tomorrow. Yes. That's that set apartness. I tell you, if you want to talk about being set apart, this is one time we really need to be practicing that set apart spirit. You're right. So, I don't know why in the world they're doing all this. Let's just go and post a thing. You got to go through all of this here. But that's the thing. That is not our battle. It's not our fight. I tell you, brothers and sisters, when the Most High wakes people up, I tell you, wisdom flows through us like it ain't no thing. I tell you, oh no, we're not getting involved in that. When his spirit, when it starts not flying around, but when he wakes his people up, he wakes his people up. That's what he does. He wakes his people up. I tell you, let me see, hold on. Just that Cynthia. Boom. It says she prayed that we make it to safety before all this stuff breaks out. Yeah, you're right about that, sister, because it seems like it's a whole lot, Sister Cynthia. They will go looking for someone to drag into their mess. Pray that all of us stay out of the way. Sister, I totally agree with what you're saying. Because I'm telling you, I don't see that stuff going too good. The people are upset. I've never seen so much anger. Never seen so much anger in a political realm. Democrat, Republican, whatever. I never seen so much hatred. And they're trying their best to drag us into it. They saying that people don't have faith in the political realm. They want more faith in man's doing than they do in the Most High. That's what they want. And that's the most dangerous situation that you can ever have. They want let me put it this way. They taught us that the laws are done away with. Then man brought in his law, or Satan brought in his laws. That's what Satan did. And along with his laws, he brought in a false teaching. Hey, that these laws was done away with. And there was only that teaching was only directed to these Yahudims to keep us further off track. That's what it was for. That's what it was for. And at the same time, the Most High allowed it. He allowed that to happen. He allowed the teaching to happen. That's what he did. He allowed for that to happen. Who? All right. But that's what he did, brothers and sisters. That's what he did. Brothers and sisters, I got to get some things done today. It was not going to be a long one for today. But I do hope, y'all willing, to get things, get back on tomorrow. But you brothers and sisters, doom and gloom is not for us. Not at the moment. Shalom, Brother Dave. Not at the moment. The doom and gloom is for the nation and the people of this system that wants this system. And so with that, brothers and sisters, keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel. Maintain your faith. Walk on water. Shalom.